Fall has arrived, I think you could say. Leaves are changing, and the annual Fall Girl shoot is being shot. We got 100 gals coming to the shoot, thanks to those who we had hundreds of people wanting to come, so we got 100 signed up, and it's gonna be a good time.
You didn't just accept anybody though. Tell them about the vetting process.
Thank you. Yes, had to be a woman,
And
which
that-
already was.
Yeah.
And you had to be between 21 and 24.
Wow.
That just gets really creepy really fast. They had to be at least 10 years younger than me.
Yep. And
But they still had to be of legal drinking age, so it's kind of a 6-month window. No, we didn't really. Shout out Hannah. She handled it all. I think just made sure, no process at all, actually.
yeah, anybody was welcome.
No, I have to admit, I do feel bad for any big fans. We want girls, right? So
Yeah.
there's some dudes who applied, haha, funny, and like thanks anyway. But to speed things along, she went ahead and just she did kind of skip the, those names can go either way.
Taylor.
So sorry,
Jamie.
Taylor, Alex, Jamie.
They
Jesse,
might have been girls,
Sam,
but didn't even bother.
Sorry, yeah, we're just we're just gonna stick with the Ashleys, the Courtneys. So a black male could show up.
That's
I
true,
knew
Courtney.
several black Courtneys.
Yeah.
That's the only risk we're really running right now. Not a risk. That's not okay. I hope they show up. They'd learn a lot.
Yeah. I think
About our
you could
culture.
still cast them.
We did have last year's shoot.
Scarecrow.
We had a light skinned girl show up. I think we made a mocha joke. Hope she was cool with that. So we had some diversity, but it's used pretty white. The basic white girl video.
So if someone named Jamie applied or emailed, you just didn't even email them back. You're just like, it's maybe a dude.
Probably not, unfortunately. We just had to go with we were we had hundreds of entries. We were aiming for 100. So if your name was Jessica,
You're in.
or a female name, Katie.
Yep.
I said make sure all the Katies are there.
Yeah,
that's my
good.
favorite name.
Good.
So it's good to be back. Fall's here, crisp air. Got a big fall shoot and a big announcement coming soon.
Today?
I'm launching something that I've been working on for years with the fall video. Not in today's episode. A little early, maybe next week's episode. We've already announced it on the Patreon.
I was going to say, I think some people know.
So join the Patreon if you want to know. But it's an exciting time. Hopefully, this is the last episode without Katie. We got the baby.
This is the last
We're
one.
rolling. That's what I'm going to call it right here. We're going to
Okay.
figure it out. Things are good. So please subscribe, share this with a friend. Have someone join the Recti. Say, text your friend right now. Text one friend right now. Look to your friend, like at church or something. Look to your right, look to your left. Text a friend and say, I want you to be a Recti with me.
Hey, gang, we're going to take about 2 minutes. Ask the person next to you, hey, pineapple on pizza or recti? And you guys just kind of talk about that.
Roll music.
Correct opinions. Correct opinions.
Oh, what's this hat from? No, not telling. It's a little secret. And there's more secrets we tell on our Patreon. All the behind the scenes. It's like a big super Recti fan club.
We do kind of let it all hang.
We tell personal stories. We make fun of people we know personally.
Yeah, you said a
'Cause
girl's
it's
name this time.
Yeah.
Your big announcement. You talked about Netflix.
We get to catch up with Katie, and so much more. It's really fun. Patreon.com/Trey Kennedy. We're over halfway to our goal of 1,000 patrons. When we get there, my parents will come on the podcast, and we get to 1,500 patrons. We'll show Derek's half of his face.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. Go to patreon.com/Trey Kennedy. It's an extra episode every week. That's 4 extra episodes. That's 50 episodes a year.
Well,
A month. That'd be a lot. 50 episodes a year. And once you get in, you get immediate we've already done 10, 15 episodes?
you get all that when you log in.
You get that immediately.
You
if
get stuff
sign
from
up
years
today.
ago that we did together.
And stuff from years ago, which is a fun backlog. Patreon.com/Trey Kennedy. Love you guys. And enjoy the rest of this episode. 100 girls coming to a winery.
Okay.
So it's a little spin on it. I'm starting to get creative. I'm excited because every year has kind of been the same thing, the same, puns, this and that. We're trying to pivot a little, so it's a winery. It's like a fall day at the vineyard.
That's great.
And a little different style. Got a lot of girls. Got a party bus. I mean, but if I'm not careful,
Is it a 100-person party bus?
it's a 50-person party bus. So that's where it could get awkward to say we need half y'all get on the party bus.
No, this could be. I mean, you could run your own game show while you're here. You eliminate half of them.
Remember the MTV show Next?
Yeah.
We could kind of just do that. All right, I need half the people on this bus. As people start walking forward, I'm like, next, no.
Yeah.
Next.
You make it brutal. Say, all right, girls, I need each of you to find a partner and find your best friend who's here, the person you connect with most with. Now tell them goodbye because half of you are leaving. That's how you start
Make
it
them
off.
a game show or something.
Yeah, that's what I would
There is
do.
a girl.
Have an immunity idol. It doesn't mean anything, but just have one.
This is the perks of having a female help you set up the shoot. She was like, "Have you heard of so and so?" Her name was on the applicants list. I was like, "No, I don't know." And it's a big influencer local to the area.
Taylor Swift?
No,
Dang. Okay.
I recognize that one. And
Well, Taylor would not have got invited, actually. So that wouldn't have made sense.
too old.
And the name Taylor.
Oh, true. Yeah, she would have been lost. Really can't risk it. Taylor
Yeah.
Swift could be a man.
I don't know.
And I was like, I don't know, I haven't heard of her, and so I DM'd this girl like,
Hey.
we think you're coming, but we don't know. Is it you? And she's like, yeah, it's me. So there's a girl with like 1 million followers coming.
Really?
So
She's
we
local.
talk about she's gonna get on the bus. I'm gonna say right
Yeah,
now, I
she's
want to
in.
be even.
She
but
has
she's
the
on
immunity idol.
She does have the immunity idol. It's called 1 million followers. So no, it's gonna be a good time. The girls get a part of the announcement. They're gonna get some for themselves.
So it's something you can touch and feel. Mm-hmm. Or no, they're getting a digital e-course. They're getting a link. Each girl gets a QR code.
I'm finally dropping 10 secrets to build a social media following. Can you believe influencers do that?
Like they'll give away, or like they'll sell something that's available for free.
Yeah, kind of like nutritionists, where they're like, eat this. You're like, I feel like I could have Googled that.
It's getting tough to be an expert on anything these days because anything you're an expert on can be Googled for a lot of people.
That's my thing. Some of these successful guys that go around and do speaking things, and they're like, here's a bunch of stuff you can, ChatGPT will tell you, but
Yep.
I'm yelling. So I guess that's the value. I've thought about getting a personal trainer 1 million times. I was like, why? They're just going to say, do these things. I'm like,
It's just the accountability.
Yeah, I'm going to literally pay a guy thousands of dollars to just be like, do one more of those.
Or just
I
like
need to figure out how to tell myself.
text you on Sunday night, see you tomorrow morning, right?
Right?
That's what you pay them for.
Hey, put the brownie down.
There's so many experts who just, unfortunately their information
Dentists?
is on. Well, that's why I was going to say I tip my like surgeons and dentists because I can't do that stuff
True.
myself.
How often do you go to the dentist?
Before Rachel, not often. Since Rachel,
0 times per year.
yeah.
Okay.
I had an old college friend who was at the UMKC School of Dentistry. So me and all the local crackheads would go there and get our dental work done for cheap.
cheap.
And then he graduated. So I was like, well, I mean, there's pretty no point in going now.
It's nothing I could do. I don't know one.
Yeah, I don't know a guy who could get me into the low income clinic. Yeah. So I took a little break and now I'm back.
I'm a big once a year guy. They really push twice a year. They're fine. Whether you fall out.
No, they're in there strong. Deep roots.
So yeah, we're in full fall force. And I saw this clip. Rexy sent this in. This is going to start happening. You're going to start seeing this. I want your reaction. Because you got to get the decor out. People want to get creative all the time. Look at this.
Let's make a pumpkin booty doormat. I first made sure Kim felt the doormat and wasn't uncomfortable. Then I painted his booty with some washable non-toxic paint. This is after one stamp, and then I filled it in with more paint, added details, put a clear coat over top, and it is so cute. Let's make a pumpkin booty doormat.
That's like when you're watching like a movie and you put your phone down for a little bit and you're like, all right, hold on, I think I missed something. Can you explain the plot again? I lost the plot in the middle of that 30-second Instagram reel.
It's crazy. She just DIY'd a doormat to make little pumpkins on it. What she made, she could have freehanded that very easily and not gone through the ordeal of painting her child's butt orange and then cleaning him.
Exactly.
You're wondering, like, did a little of that get up somewhere?
She took the long way to get this doormat.
And what's the payoff? People go, 99% of people just wipe their dirt on it and never comment on it. Maybe the 1% go, wait, did you make that?
I think Hobby Lobby, I have this one too.
And then what's the best case scenario? I mean, she says, did you make that? And she goes, yeah. So actually it's my kid's butt. Like, is that what she wants to say?
Or no, I did buy that from Hobby Lobby. I spent a whole afternoon.
It's not like she would be delighted if I walked up and I go, I can't really tell through seeing it, but I'm smelling, I think, is that your baby's butt on that mat? And she's going to be like, I have to call the cops. How could you figure that out?
Or here's what I thought you were going to say. Red flag is if some guy comes over and is like, hold on, I'm looking at your baby. I'm looking at this doormat. That's your baby's butt cheeks.
So I noticed
that's your baby's butt cheeks on this doormat. Turn around. Yeah, I knew it.
So I noticed I saw the baby's butt first because I seek that out. And I noticed the symmetry with the doormat.
You did this within the last week because he's growing quick. Yeah, this is recent. Good job.
It's a bigger pumpkin. And it's one of those doormats that she's like, I made sure he's comfortable with it, as if a toddler, like putting his hands on it is him communicating like, dip my butt in paint. What? And it's still one of those like uncomfortable, grassy, sandpapery. There's no way he enjoyed that.
That doormat is like those like grill cleaners, like those like hard brushes that can like clean like.
You shouldn't use those.
Really?
Oh,
That'll get stuck in you. Those brushes.
The metal,
Yeah.
steel fibers.
Yes, yeah.
You eat those?
Yeah.
Sounds awesome.
Oh, all right. Now we know. Either way, yeah. I thought we were about to see a painted baby's butt, and then the doormat came out of nowhere. And yeah, she just took the long way here. Took the long way for a DIY doormat. But good for her. Kelly, your new DIY mom friend, she says. DIY, hashtag motherhood. Hashtag share the every mom. Hashtag DIY doormat. Hashtag fall DIY. Is that how you found it? Were you looking through some of those?
I was going through the DIY butt. Hashtag DIY butt paint. Hashtag DIY butt art.
Hashtag baby consent for butt paint. Hashtag baby touch baby consent.
Tiny butt paintings.
She's doing this thing. Brad and I were talking about this because he's getting real fed up. I want to get your take. She's doing the thing. Comment links for specific links. Must be following to receive links. When influencers nowadays are like, comment and roll. I'll send you the link in your DMs.
I like to pride myself on trying to keep up with what's going on. I still don't how do people set this up? It's like a service, I guess.
It's got to be some sort of AI bot in your DMs on your Instagram. Like they see the comment.
Did this butt paint girl do that?
Yes, comment links for links. So I guess when you're a blogger,
links to what?
You've just got
the
links.
Paint
I don't
or
know.
The baby.
I it's a wayfair.com link.
Yeah.
What the heck? Yeah, I don't know what the links are for, but yeah, I feels like everybody's doing it, and I really enjoy rebelling against it. I will not comment that word, no matter what. No matter how bad I want to see that podcast hasn't come out yet.
Comment various words that make no sense, that aren't that word. Frog. And
poison tree frog. Okay, I'm commenting. You replied to a comment. I'm commenting. I'm not receiving the links. Just act like you're the dumbest guy on the internet.
I'm not receiving those things that you call that gives you the websites because you can't say links.
No URLs. I've been sent to me.
URLs? URL, website. Linktree.
Discount for web.
What, Eric?
I scrolled to the bottom and there weren't any until you see the see hidden comments, and there's 3 people that said links.
Oh, okay.
That's where you run the risk too of 0
brick
people
by brick.
commenting it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Do you delete it?
Yeah, that's what you take that out of the caption. This AI bot is like, I'm actually going to charge you less. I'm not doing that much. Like, not that many people are actually commenting. You could really do this manually. You don't need a computer to do this. Good
fall,
find,
y'all.
though.
Happy fall, y'all. I'm
Good
excited. I don't think I'm going to do any butt paint art, but I saw other stuff. People painting pumpkins, carving pumpkins. This is something you enjoy doing?
I never have. I'm proud to say I've never went to a pumpkin farving. I don't know what that is. Pumpkin carving phase. Even in college, I feel like college is when you really do it because there's a girl you're into, and her friends in their dorm are doing it.
Dude, I witnessed a buddy of mine do a pumpkin carving date.
Yeah.
Oh, it was tough to watch. Man.
Yeah. Even in my lowest of lows, never did a pumpkin carving with a girl.
Yeah, I'm big. I was always, my whole philosophy every time dating, it's like, let's just go to a place and chit chat.
I love to
Talk.
Love to
I don't
chat.
need to be sawing a gourd while we're talking, let's just talk.
Yeah, and then
Walk and talk.
with pumpkin, to bring this word back, a lot of goop. A lot of goo in a pumpkin.
you're
It's
just like,
not a good...
Oh, wow. So you were raised by a single mother. That's cool. Oh, my gosh. Did you bring paper towel? I mean, it is a food. Wow. Okay. And
Wow, foster care sounds tough.
yeah. No
Dang.
way. 6 different foster care homes. Do you keep the seeds or no? You don't want the seeds? All right. Got it.
And you said you didn't realize it
FAFSA is
was...
tough to get for. FAFSA is tough to apply for.
You didn't realize it was abuse at the time. Are these the seeds where you can plant them and they
I
grow?
hate the little kit. These knives are flimsy, right? They're so flimsy.
Anyway.
It's only one pregnancy scare. Just go on a walk, man. Go on a hike.
Yeah. Get coffee.
Coffee.
Get something pumpkin flavored in your coffee. Never did the pumpkin carving. Never was that into it. Never seen that fun. It's also just, yeah. It's the only type of melon really that we really carve up this way.
Yeah, it's a
I don't know
fall
what to
melon.
call it.
It is crazy what we do to these pumpkins because all the other. Imagine what do we do to these other foods? We just eat the food.
We
Why
just
is this
enjoy it. Yeah. And this is
macaroni and pumpkins.
yeah.
We just terrorize these.
We bob for apples, put them in water, and start
Yeah.
chomping at
Corn
them.
husk dolls. Man. Here's a question. Is a pumpkin a vegetable? It's a really
90% sure it is. The whole fruit vegetable thing is very annoying. Well, because what do they say? If it's a fruit, if it has seeds,
It has seeds in the mammalian gland, I think. That's mammals.
if
it gives
has
birth-
seeds and it gives birth
A live
with
birth.
shells.
Yeah.
No, with has nipples. It's annoying. Is pumpkin a fruit?
You just type
It
it
says
into
it's a fruit. It is in fact a fruit.
Is it really? See, that's annoying.
No, it's not.
Tomato should be a vegetable. Pumpkin should be a vegetable.
Pumpkin
I'd
is
also
a
like
fruit.
ice cream to be a vegetable.
Yes. Anything that starts from a flower is a fruit. Oh, now a flower.
That's kind of coming out of left field. That seems like its own category. Whatever. Dumb.
Happy fall, y'all.
Happy fall. While we're talking things for babies, whether it's non-washable, non-toxic, washable butt paint, it was in her caption. You could tell she's been canceled before. Hey guys, just FYI. Derek, there's a seminar document now I put down, idea for Thomas. This could be for Eva too, but I know you've got 2 young kids now. This Instagram video that really caught my eye. Well, actually, first let me ask you this. What are you doing for...
Sorry.
What are you doing for screen time for Thomas? What are kind of your rules in the house? You and Katie, you agree on stuff?
Yeah, we're really good. I mean, shout out Katie. She's, the primary caretaker, and they really don't turn on the screens. I've seen, especially now with 2 kids, there's moments where he's really tripping, and she might show him some iPhone videos, or
throw him a bone.
there's a time he's not too good. We might put on a little cute cartoon movie.
Okay.
I think he's still a little too young. He'll watch it for a bit, and then he's like, he moves on. But Trash Truck on Netflix, he was a little sick. We've been watching that. It's been sick. It's a crew.
Is it animated?
It's animated.
Okay.
And it's a crew. It's a little human boy, a trash truck, a raccoon, a bear, and a mouse. And they just run around town.
Wow. Just
doing good deeds.
Scum of the earth banding together. Good for them. Well, anyway, I asked just out of curiosity. I want you to watch this video. Do with it what you will. All right. This is for all the parents out there.
Day 217 of screen maxing my toddler. We ease him into the day with a single screen during breakfast. Then we go to our local screen store where we check if they have any new screens for us. And this is his main station where he can get upwards of 72 hours of screen time in a day. And then when we're winding down for bed, I'll put on something less stimulating like a podcast or a soothing blue light. Day 200.
That's so funny.
The soothing blue light.
There's a full big screen in his bunk bed.
And did
just
you notice
blaring a podcast?
It was the Hawk Tua Girls podcast. They were playing that for me.
Screen maxing my child.
Just the
That's a
term
great
screen
music
maxing is so funny.
He has 7 monitors and a phone.
It was like the Joe Rogan podcast and other YouTube commentators. So Anyway, just something to think about.
I like that because it's almost like if you just, we've all thought, like you grow up playing basketball. Like I play basketball so much year round and round. It's like, you know what? I got tired of it. I don't play it all anymore.
Got burned out.
He'll be a young adult and be like, you want to play some video games? You want to do it? He's like, guys, I went through it so much that now I don't even want to do it. Because I got screen maxed as a kid. Like, what's that? And you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Even conversations are tough. He's watched so many podcasts.
He knows so much. He takes it all in. I mean, the kids are like sponges at this age. I mean, he's very up to date on a lot of things probably. Yeah, it's just great. It's just, it's reverse exposure therapy. Before he can need therapy from too much screens, why don't we just go ahead and turn him off to it early on? It's just great.
The screens,
a lot of people in the
man.
comments not knowing it's a joke. It's amazing.
That's a great video. It's a great sarcastic clip. The screens, I'm better. I'm more for it than Katie is. She's a pretty fantastic mom, but I'll lay down and watch. We watched Sing with all those animals. I think I talked about that.
Yeah, Sing 2.
Can't wait for Sing 2. Next time we go to our last straw and we say it's time for Sing 2.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Not a parent yet. It seems like it would be tough to deny your kids a screen. Like it seems like an easy, just like be quiet for 30 minutes. Like a cheat code.
Yeah, we've never done a full like hold this iPad and watch it. We've never even gone there. Something about it feels kind of gross though.
Good.
You watch play on the phone a little bit and you're like, oh man, he's really enjoying this.
He's addicted to it instantly. Mm-hmm. That's probably not good.
And luckily he's not too weird about, there's been once or twice he's starting to get there where he'll be like phone down or something. You're like, oh man.
Oh,
but they watch what you're doing. Beyond the screen time, it's amazing how they almost mock you. Like allergies start hitting and I have a bad habit of kind of like maybe doing that too much. And the other day he'll just look at me with a smile on his face. He just started going. I was like, oh no.
He's
Katie gets
mocking
on me a lot. I'll like every dude with a beard ever kind of picks at his beard.
Yeah.
I looked down on one day and he was just going like mocking me, twirling my beard hair. It's like, dang. Thanks, man. Thanks for keeping me accountable.
Yeah. It sounds like probably what you were like as a kid too.
Yeah.
Good for Thomas. Anyway, let us know in the comments if you're screen maxing your kid
Let us know.
and what their favorite podcast is.
Are you fired up for the election?
I don't know anything. I have YouTube Premium now. I'm rich. Pay $10 a month, so I don't see any political ads. It's like basically not election season for me.
I've been in this new world where there's not cable television. They can't just beat you down with ads. I feel I'm surprised I haven't been feeling it more.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't hit me.
But we learned, I'm very excited for this. Katie, we have so much family wanting to come and help and like meet the new baby. And she has a family member coming to stay with us who's pretty political. And I'm like, wait, she's going to be here during the week we elect our new president. And it just could be a fun experience. Because Katie, I watched the debates. You know,
Good.
my incentive was mainly selfish and like, can I make a video out of this?
Content.
But I enjoyed it. I learned some stuff. But I'm pretty apolitical. Katie, she barely knows who's running. God bless her.
If you're a new listener,
Ignorance is bliss.
last presidential
She's so peace.
debate, Katie didn't know the gender of the president she voted for, right? Wasn't that
4 years ago.
Yeah,
Joe
yeah.
Jorgensen.
Yes.
That was a woman.
Yep.
And she was like, I think I might vote for Joe. I was like, why? He's like, he seems great. I was like, that's amazing. And it's important to be informed, you know, and I feel like I'm trying to be, but I'm mainly just excited for, it's just entertainment. I mean, watching that in real time, and you go to different channels, right? And you're like, I like to go whoever's losing and go to their channel, and they're like, we're getting another report in here that, I mean, I'll never forget 2016 when those people were like, all their jaws were on the floor. They're like, it
says that Trump is winning right now.
happening. I don't get. Someone explain the polls to me. Family Man would know more than anyone. Do you know? There's every day there's a new poll that
I've never
that
been
she's
asked.
winning. She's winning. Yeah.
Yeah.
What polls from what?
Where are they getting these people? How big is the poll?
And I just feel like 2016 ruined all the polls. They're like, this isn't going to be close.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, whose polls were they? Because you were really wrong.
Derek, what do you know about polls?
Probably asking in the middle of the day when certain people are home that vote a certain way.
Door to door or something?
Yeah.
Door to door? Calling you? Is that why I'm getting all these spam calls? Then we'd be like, wait, we're doing a poll.
Oh, maybe it is. Maybe we'll get one this episode.
Well, I thought it'd be funny to play a quick little game called Trump or Kamala.
Great.
Who I read the quote. I'm gonna read the quotes. You tell me who said it. Should I read it just straight in a voice?
Yeah, I think take whatever creative liberties you want.
Go back and forth between the voices. Mid-sentence.
That's a great. All right, I need a presidential song. Derek asked if she should be prepared. I said no. Actually, yes. I need a presidential, copyright-free music in the background. We have a quote from Trump, a quote from Kamala. We're to see
nice.
how it feels if it's a regular guy like me reading them, and if you can tell.
That's a good point.
who.
Take the image and likeness out of it. Take the accent out of it.
Exactly.
How's your body? You feel like you're?
Yeah, I
looks
feel
you're-
like I'm kind of getting a weird thing. I feel like all of a sudden, basically, if I've been sleeping poorly and I need to get it together, but I feel like more every day, every week, I'm like, this thing's hurting. Or I'll work out and be like, that was way harder than I thought it'd be.
It takes way longer to recover.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got it for me? Okay. Now look, okay. I hope they go and take a look at the oranges. The oranges of the investigation, the beginnings of that investigation, the Mueller report. Okay, I hope they go and look at the oranges. The oranges of the investigation. Okay. The beginnings of the investigation, the Mueller report. That was one quote. That was all.
That was
I
word
didn't
for
repeat
word.
it. That was it. Which one said it?
It could be either.
Okay, I'll do the other one.
Okay,
Is it-
great.
Let me look at the instrumental one so it's not like blaring in you.
The passage of time, right? The significance of the passage of time. So when you think about it, there's a great significance to the passage of time in terms of what we need to do to lay these wires, what we need to do to create these jobs, okay? And there's such great significance to the passage of time when we think, okay, about a day in the life of our children.
Wow.
All right.
Derek, great find on both of these. You could tell me they're both Kamala. You could tell me they're both Trump. I would believe you. You did a great job with both voices.
Thank you.
Both voices. It really goes to show how they both don't make sense, is what I'm getting at. I'm going to say Kamala said the oranges, Trump said the passage of time.
Flip that.
Flip it.
These guys are good.
You had a
These
50-50
guys are good.
shot.
Mitt Romney at flip-flop though.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Neither one made sense. What is it? What are they talking about?
What's the oranges? Like literal fruit? What are they even talking about?
So this is what I was going to say. I asked ChatGPT for some ridiculous quotes, and it started censoring it, and then it hid all of it before I can copy and paste everything. So it just took it away and said, I was like, well,
Like, I think they're just making fun of these people. Can't do that. Dude, ChatGPT, someone's going to make $1 billion if they just do a ChatGPT, but let me do funny stuff. We have a buddy it's classic dude stuff. He's nicknamed a koala.
Okay.
It goes back 20 years.
Great.
And so I ChatGPT, it was like, create an image of a guy holding a gun to a koala's head. And they're like, I can't do that. I was like, okay. I figured those little.
All right.
I said, a guy going hunting for koalas. They said no. I said, guy has a pet koala in a cage. They said no.
You're like, all right, it's in the future and koalas aren't endangered. They're becoming a problem. We need to hunt them now. Show the guy with the gun.
They won't do it.
Yeah, they're good. They protect those koalas.
So someone needs to invent ChatGPT and let me be silly.
I saw it's been kind of like going around lately, like, hey, new ChatGPT prompt. It's really cool. Is to like ask ChatGPT, like in all of our interactions, what is something you have learned about me that I may not know about myself? I've been seeing a lot of people posting like, this is really cool. I did that last night and asked it, and it was just like, you like making jokes. So I was like, great. Thank you.
Have you ever? I guess there's a trend where it'll roast their Instagram profile. Have you had to do this?
Oh.
I'm gonna do specifically girls' videos and roast him brutally.
Whose videos?
Look up Trey Kennedy's "Girls During Fall Be
yes.
Like" videos and roast him brutally. Searching. It's right now. It's complimenting me. Roast it. Trey Kennedy's "Girls During Fall Be Like" is the epitome of basicness cranked up to 11. I mean, how many more pumpkin spice lattes do you need before you turn to a walking Starbucks menu?
Okay.
The man's out here acting like every woman in fall is a literal leaf watching machine. And somehow his fall excitement rivals theirs. We get it, Trey. Flannel is life, and every dead leaf is your new personality trait. that one kind of stung. Congrats on becoming the male embodiment of a Target fall aisle, bro.
Ooh, there were bro in there.
Every dead leaf is your new personality trait. What does that mean? I like it.
Huh.
ChatGPT is great because they say things that kind of make sense. A leaf watching machine. What are you, a leaf watching machine? Have you ever tried to get it to help you with jokes?
I've done it for like videos. It'll give you like 10 ideas and like 2 of them are decent.
Give me 10 jokes like the Trace Fall videos. Girls be like, the weather's perfect for cuddling. Yeah, with your pumpkin pillow and 47 blankets.
So that's hilarious. That's one example of how funny they are.
Oh, look, another girl who thinks putting on a scarf means she's ready for a Vogue cover shoot.
Oh, that's even funnier than the first one.
Girls like, I'm just vibing with nature. Nature be like, you just trampled 30 leaves for that Instagram pic, Karen. Just, whoa, throwing a Karen in there. You could smell fall before you see it. Oh, wait, no. That's just your pumpkin spice obsession coming down the street. The first day of fall, and every girl within a 5-mile radius is sprinting to Starbucks like it's the Hunger Games.
Nice.
You would sprint to the Hunger Games?
To the cornucopia, maybe, to go get your weapon.
Oh, sure. Dang it, I'm an idiot. Girls are like, I'm going to get cozy. Also girls, dressed like they're attending the coziest Coachella ever with 15 layers.
Very wordy.
That made no sense. That one really was
Girls
dope.
during fall be like, let's go apple picking. What are you going to do with 60 apples? Make a pie you don't even cook.
Derek liked that one.
Oh, what do you do with all those apples? Make a pie?
Okay.
Girl posts a picture of a tree with one leaf changing color. I'm literally crying right now. This is so beautiful. Girl, it's just fall. Why do girls take photos in corn mazes? Because there's no way out of being basic.
Nice.
That was okay.
That's not
That's
terrible.
a 4 out of 10. I'm convinced girls think their boots are GPS enabled. Like, oh, these will lead me to the best Instagram worthy fall foliage. I have a blast reading those. I don't feel like you're appreciating ChatGPT's genius.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry, they are genius. I asked them to roast my Instagram account. This is interesting. So they start off by saying, "Oh, triplet Jake on Instagram, huh? His selfies scream, I just learned what angles are and I'm not afraid to use them." Which is interesting. I don't even know what selfie they're referring to.
They're roasting your angles?
My angles, yeah.
Wow.
And those captions, inspirational enough to make you unfollow out of spite. The pickleball mallet finger thing? Yeah, we get it, Jake. When did I post about that?
Wow.
It like dug through like
That's funny.
podcast transcripts.
That's funny.
I don't think I post. I never post on Instagram. It's funny though. Blame the mallet finger for every airball shot, but at some point we're all just waiting for the world's tiniest violin to play in the background.
Ooh.
Wow. I'm not sure what breaks first, his paddles or his followers' willpower to keep double tapping. That's a great roast.
Dang.
I don't know about my finger.
Dude, it's kind of going in. Is there more?
No, that was it.
That was pretty brutal.
I don't know about my finger. I didn't post about that.
Yeah, you did. It knew. Girls during fall be like, I'm going to bake a pie from scratch. Buys pre-made crust, pre-made filling, and burns it anyway. Why does ChatGPT think girls can't cook? Isn't
Yeah,
that weirdly sexist?
Get a little sexist there.
Dumb bee can't even cook. You know, it's fall when girls start putting pumpkins on their doorstep like they're about to host the Pumpkin Olympics. Pumpkin spice season, more like pumpkin spiked. There's definitely some Baileys in that latte. Interesting. Little drunk girl fall. Oh.
I just looked at my Instagram. Yeah, I obviously didn't post about my finger. So I just texted ChatGPT. I said, hey, how'd you know about mallet finger? It said, you mentioned it in a previous conversation.
Whoa.
So that's not my Instagram. Freaking me out. I was wondering about my diagnosis. That was private. ChatGPT breaking HIPAA. That's actually not cool.
I just said roast Jake triplet.
Mm-hmm.
Jake's the kind of guy who'd lose at Mario Kart and blame it on the controller that he brought.
This is going to come back to the finger thing again, isn't it?
Jake dresses like he's still waiting for his 8th grade picture to be taken.
That's great.
Dang!
Do the new stuff, ChatGPT, not my old pictures. Do the new stuff. That's great.
That was really funny. All right. Describe what family man Derek looks like. And then we'll move on. He looks like that dad who's into grilling, wears cargo shorts unironically, and has an infinite stash of dad jokes. He's rocking the classic New Balance sneakers with tucked-in polo shirt, baseball cap with a local sports team logo. He's always ready to pull out a power drill for minor repairs and gets way too excited about organizing the garage. Basically, he's peak suburban dad energy mixed with a side of corny charm.
Everything opposite of that.
Yeah, Derek, you're doing better than that.
I've worn a hat like twice when we do golf videos.
I just responded. I said, he's black, dude. And then they go, Family Man Derek's a black dude that has a laid-back but sharp-dressed vibe. Picture him in a crisp button-up or a well-fitted polo. Jeans that are practical but stylish and always rocking a fresh pair of kicks. Probably Air Force Ones or Jordans. Okay,
Wait, I'm cool when I'm black. When I'm white,
yeah, okay. His facial hair game is on point with a clean beard or goatee. And he's always got a warm, knowing smile. He's the guy who's equally cool with grilling at the cookout or helping the kids with their homework. Classic, dependable, and effortlessly cool. I mean, that's kind of crazy.
Effortlessly
he's black,
cool.
actually. He's like, he wears Air Jordans, and he's a good dad.
He's a good dad, and he's so cool without trying.
Yeah.
Interesting.
ChatGPT, that's funny. That was racist. What does it say now? You're right. I appreciate you calling that out. I shouldn't have replied on that stereotypical imagery. Let's reimagine Family Man Derek in a more thoughtful and respectable way. He's always got a smile, balancing work, family, and fun. He's probably wearing something comfortable but sharp. Maybe a button-up or a casual t-shirt.
Okay.
His energy is warm, and you can tell he's the type to make sure everyone is cared for, whether he's joking around or lending a helping hand. A devoted family man with his own unique style. That kind of feels like when someone's like, I'm an extrovert and an introvert. They're just covering all bases.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he's a nice guy, and he likes fun on the weekends. What are you telling him now?
I said, he's actually white and a total a-hole. and they didn't respond.
Left you on red. Just ghosted.
Oh, okay. That never gets old. Let's keep it
maxing.
Moving. Speaking of black, white, all this, go to white people phrases. I was sent this a lot. This is a viral post. This black dude was like, yeah, let's listen to the man.
White people phrases. Fun.
Help from the Caucasian race. Why did y'all stop coming up with phrases? Y'all used to be in y'all bag. Y'all used to give us some of the greatest phrases. When I was growing up, the older white folks used to say, I don't give a rat's. Or you're skating on thin ice, buddy. Or one of my favorites, get a load of this guy. I feel like y'all just stopped doing that. What happened? Like, why y'all ain't giving us these good phrases anymore? I really miss y'all going, newsflash, pal. You know what I'm saying? Hold your horses, bucko. My favorite one, off the rip, get a grip, buddy. I love telling people get a grip. That used to be my thing. See somebody acting out of line, man, get a grip. You know what I'm saying? Now we ain't got that no more because y'all just stopped making phrases. I need y'all to get back and make some phrases, man. I don't give a rat. That's it right there. Rat. Who? That was a bar. Who thought of that?
so
Like, I'll
true.
never forget
That's
when I was a
good.
kid, I was acting.
So someone commented, they said, "You and what army?"
Oh, yeah. Great.
We snapped to that one. You and what army, pal? The jig is up. I like them apples. Have we come up with one recently? It's a shame, right?
Yeah, I don't know when all these came around, but I love them. That's so great.
Mess with
Get
the
a
bull.
grip,
Mess
buddy.
with the bull, you'll get the horns.
Yep. Get off your high horse.
Not the brightest bulb in the box. Not the sharpest tool in the shed. Is there more? Do we need to? So you're not the. Let's say, I'm gonna give you some scenarios, and can you help me come up with some new ones?
Yeah.
Because this is great. They'll say like, "Oh, you're going to hell in a handbasket."
Okay.
If you lost your marbles, so maybe let's start with you and what army? You've lost your marbles. Take a hike. A lot of these are kind of like nice ways to
Kick
kind of-
rocks.
kick rocks, pal. Nice way to kind of stand up for yourself.
Okay.
Let's say I come up to you and I go door to door. I say, "Hey, we're taking a poll, just like you. Which one are you voting for? We're just going door to door. I need you to know right now, and hurry up because I got places to be. And you just need to really tell me off.
Hey,
You say, you know what?
excuse me.
Hey, no. We're doing a poll, so we'll make sure we get these polls right. Trump or Kamala,
Hey, you know what?
sir, sir."
I'm going to need you to put your track shoes on and take a lap.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry I offended you, sir.
And I mean it. And while you're at it, shave your face and walk backwards.
Oh my God.
I just made that one up
You
too.
have to be so vulgar.
I know. All right, let me
Those
give you.
both work. Those both work.
I'll give you a scenario now. Okay. Hey, welcome to Price Chopper. Would you like to buy
Hi.
Boy Scout cookies? It's this new
I'm
thing.
fine, thanks.
Well, I haven't told you everything. It's this new thing we're trying. I'm
buddy,
the dad of
busy.
this little guy here.
I'm busy.
Okay. Well, I'm the dad of this whole troop here.
Listen, buddy, you got a crack in your javelin stick.
I do not. I have the javelin patch.
Yeah.
If you'd like to take a look at some of our cookies, I think there's some really good flavors. I think you might like them. Pretty affordable. Do you want to come over here and look?
You're about one contact lens short of a black eye. I like my first one better.
It's a crack in your javelin stick.
It's just kind of like you're about to go for it, but there's some things going wrong here. So I suggest you think twice.
Yep.
That's kind of what I'm saying.
I suggest think twice. That's even a good one.
Think twice is good.
It's so hard to come up with new ones. We did such a good job in the first phase of all these.
You're a real piece of work. You're pushing the envelope, buddy.
Oh yeah, pushing the envelope is good.
See, these are great. You and what army? They're these kind of
You got to screw loose.
Yeah. You got to screw loose. Okay. Let me do another one for you.
Okay.
So, travel, Southwest. They still haven't changed it yet. You have to kind of line up.
Okay.
1 through 30, this and that. I kind of get there, and I'm standing. You kind of walk forward. I go, oh, what? Oh, hey, sorry, I was right here. What are you? What's your?
Hey, who cares?
No, I'm A21, and I can see. I don't want to be like. I'm looking at your phone. You're A22. So excuse me.
Who woke up and spilled your spaghetti? What's the big deal? Who cares,
What,
dude?
sir? What? I'm A21.
I said who?
So get behind me.
I said who woke up and spilled your spaghetti? I think I was pretty clear. Why is your spaghetti everywhere?
What? Dude, I'm A21. You're A22. So are you gonna get behind me or not?
I'm trying to have a nice day, and you're over here. You're burning my popcorn. All right, you need to chill.
I like that one.
Mine are food based now. It all comes back to food. You're burning my popcorn. I was having a wonderful day. Just cooking me. Thanks.
Okay.
You want some?
Okay, sure. Okay.
All right. It's a phone call. Your phone's ringing.
Oh, hello. It's
Hi.
an unknown number. I swear. If it,
I would like to talk to you
sorry.
about nutrition. I'm selling an e-course on how to eat better, feel more
I
yourself.
really want to be respectful, and I know you. This is your job, and you're doing what you got to do. I really am. I'm really not interested. If you could be respectful, I'm not
easy
interested.
payments. This
Can
is
you
very
hear me? Are you a robot?
No. It's just
Okay.
19 easy payments.
Because you're kind of lathering me up right now.
Excuse me?
You're getting me lathered up. So watch it.
That's good. Lathered up to make a sale?
No, it's bad. It's bad.
Sir, I think if you just listen, if you would hear me out, listen to my pitch. So, have you
And how
heard
about
of
How about
magnesium?
You know what? I'm not a fool. What do you take me for, a fool? I'm not about to burn my mouth on another Yappuccino. Goodbye.
Wow. Hey, boss. Another Yappuccino. I got Yappuccino'd again.
I think there's a couple that had life in there.
Yeah, I like. Yeah,
Someone's
I think
talking too much. I'm not going to burn my mouth on a Yappuccino. Okay? Shut. Put a sock in it. See, that's another good
put a
one.
sock in it's really good. I think we found our niche when we
Choke
started,
on a big toe. No, I don't like that one.
but it's food based. That's what I said. I think you stick with food. It's
Who woke
good.
up and spilled your spaghetti?
Who woke up and spilled your spaghetti?
Someone just got out of bed and dumped it out.
They got out of bed. Well, you had been cooking it overnight, I guess, and you were excited to eat it in the morning.
Wrong side of the bed is so good, too.
Yeah, wrong side of the bed's good too.
Did your parents ever say who peed in your cornflakes?
Never heard that one.
No.
We were in a cornflake family. Not enough sugar.
How embarrassing for Derek. No one ever said that.
Oh,
No,
you're
I'm
eating like
kidding.
blue collar cereal.
Who peed in your cornflakes?
Yeah, you never got that one.
I didn't get that one. I got my grandma would say, I'm going to slap a hair lip on you. You ever heard that one? It's a good Southern one.
The urine thing reminded me
Or
of
aren't you just the cat's meow? It's a good one.
cat's pajamas. Have you heard it's like don't pee on my back and tell me it's raining or something like that?
Oh,
Isn't
that's
that a
good one.
phrase?
Yeah.
It's like I don't think I'm making this up. I think it's a real phrase.
Okay, that
Phrases
was
are
fun.
great. Yep, that's a good sesh.
Good sesh. What else we got? Oh, click on the mom clip. Mom of huh? This was just all time scrolling and found it, and the Recties had to see it.
I'm excited.
That music, it's gonna be good. Taking Ashley and Jen out with me and my dad for his birthday.
Me and my dad. Oh,
What's that out the window, Jen? Lemonade for the girls while breakfast is being served.
oh man,
Now they're eating breakfast.
deep into it.
Dude, they order real food for him? Oh, that's a human with him.
Maybe.
What? But okay, so it was baby dolls sitting down for breakfast with a human woman and her dad, who's a human. But they were so stoic and still, they were almost could have passed for
It
dolls.
seems like they're jealous of the dolls. Like, wow, that's nice. They never have to blink. I wish I never had to blink.
I would love the idea of being like, she whips out the iPad. She's like, girls are fussy this morning. She gave them lemonade for breakfast. I don't care if they're dolls or not. That's a crazy move.
You could see
It's a
the
lot of sugar in the morning.
disappointment on that dad's face too. He was like, "Oh, we're doing this."
I'm going to bring the girls. Yeah, Dad, we can go somewhere. It just has to be it has to be kid friendly. It has to be doll friendly. Can't be a brewery. Last time we went, a lesbian punted one. We got to go to a nice little breakfast spot where it's doll friendly. They'll give her breakfast. They'll give her lemonade.
Yeah, she's calling ahead of time. They're very well behaved. You won't know they're there.
So this is a real. I think this woman's serious. I don't know. She's racked up a following, as you can imagine.
Okay, I just clicked on her profile.
Her
Whoa.
profile is Reborn Mom of 9.
So her username is Reborn Mom of 8, but then her name is Reborn Mom of 9. So I guess she couldn't get it changed on the back end once she had a new doll, which is too
And
bad.
it's her. She's in like a fairy outfit.
She
for
dresses
most
up
of
a
it.
lot. Yeah.
And then she's holding. Okay, here's it. She's referring to baby dolls here.
Everyone, it is 6:34 in the morning, so I still have time to feed everyone. So I got a text from AliExpress, which woke me up, which is why I'm here. So early in the morning. So
The dolls woke her up early in the morning.
who's she apologizing to? I'm confused by this one. Where do you...
She has an Amazon wish list for the dolls. We need outfits for the dolls.
A lot to take in. She's still ordering from AliExpress, yet she's buying food for dolls that don't exist. She's buying them food and drink. The budget's out of whack. Also, she wears fake ears on a lot of these. It's also wacky. It'd be nice to be this out of touch.
Cosplay? Is that what it's called?
Cosplayer.
Cosplay?
I'm guessing.
It's pronounced cosplay, I think. You're about one nail short of a set.
You got
You got your hammer smushed.
You look like Zelda with normal ears. That's her kind of like insult.
Is she just plain or are we?
I think something's up. I think this is one of those adults who have the luxury of not having to face reality. I don't know. She's got money from somewhere, some guy, some other person, and just you don't have to worry about bills and money. So you get to pretend to be a fairy godmother to plastic.
That would suck. It sucks if you're gonna have doll babies that you would think she really believes they're her kids, but you would think you kind of control their behavior. But it sounds like she has one that's like colicky. That sucks, dude.
Well, she's really cosplaying mom.
Let them sleep in. She's like, I'm up early with this one. It was 6:30, which tells you she's cosplaying because when I see 6:30, I thank the Lord.
Yeah.
But she's like, oh, this one got me up early. She's like, my doll, he sleeps 16 hours straight. This is cosplaying. You're about someone's crayons doll.
Yep. You're a couple dingoes short of an Australian zoo. No, it didn't hit. I got to go back to food.
Yeah, that one felt like you were just bragging about going to Australia.
I don't know why. It just came to mind. I'm just scrolling this girl's.
I could take a dingo with my bare hands. I want to come back to that. I feel like I could.
It looks exactly like a corgi, but apparently it'll rip your face off. Bring it on. Man, that's interesting. It's too bad. I'm looking through most of the comments. They're like, I hope you get the therapy you need. And I would agree. Nice girl.
Well, we like to bring light to stuff like this on Correct Opinions. I think it's helpful.
Yeah, better help.
And sometimes I wish my kids were dolls.
Sleep longer.
Bad. Yeah, quiet. Sleep long. No poop.
Yeah. Dude, that
reminds me. Poop.
I've been doing it. No, I've got this. Derek, there's a clip in the document.
Mm-hmm.
About poop.
Oh, the product with 2 million shares. Think about that. On Instagram.
It's a post about a product with 2 million shares.
It's an Instagram reel. The shares,
what more could you want?
Notification, 2 million shares. That's how popular it is.
Beautiful things that
I will never use the toilet again without this.
The toilet mirror.
It goes quick, but there's a lot to take in. And it's kind of gross.
Oh.
That's a rear view mirror right there. So that's the idea is to help you see how much more wiping you got to do.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a thought once where you're like, I wish I could see my progress?
Never. Not even like in my internal dialogue to myself. Not even the darkest, deepest parts of my brain have ever wanted to see that.
It's genius, though. You know, some people kind of want it, but some people are like, just throw it on there. It's funny. Probably made $1 million. We got to think of a product like that.
Yeah, I've always heard you can make a lot of money on like election season. Like you create a book that's like everything Kamala Harris knows about politics. That's the front of the book, and then the inside of the book is blank. Get as a gag.
I mean,
gift,
the amount I know a lot of distant relatives that they would get a kick out of that. You'd give it to them, and it'd be like it'd mean more to them than anything. They would love it. They'd be like, "This is the funniest thing I've ever seen."
I've seen like Donald Trump toilet paper. Like wipe with him.
Yep.
Which is like probably the Donald Trump camp selling that. They're probably supporting him.
Probably.
So we could do something like that. It's like a hate purchase.
Yeah, that'd be good. What could we put one of the president nominees on and really ring
Urinal
up some
cake.
sales. Urinal cake.
Pee on Kamala. Pee on Donald Trump.
Done. Let's get it. Let's get in the works.
If anyone listening is in the urinal cake business, we got to work quick.
What else could we do? What else is like? I'm trying to think. I'm in a breastfeeding phase. So I'm trying to think something about like a pump maybe. Like every time instead of like the cock, it wouldn't go like,
Hey.
yeah. Here we go. Okay, middle class family. Every time. Or every time it would go, excuse me, you're a dog.
China.
You're a dog. China.
I think people love to get cute with the rear windshield wiper.
Yeah.
Every now and then you see people like I saw the Australian what was it? The breakdancer lady. They had like her legs on one side and her arms on the other, like made it look like she was breakdancing. We could do something like that.
Yard signs are big. You got yard signs in your neighborhood?
Yes.
Trump, Harris.
Yeah. I think we talked about this last week. A lot of them.
We could think of something different. What's a sign you'd put in your yard? For people like you and me, said, hey, we don't want to pick a side. We don't want to put signs in our yards. What would you put in your yard? Would you put
I don't know if there's
Trump's orange? Just like a fact. Kamala's from a middle class family. Just put that in your yard.
What you need to do this time of year is cash in on people's like in Kansas City, you'd be like, vote yes on Mahomes being number 1 and make
Those
it
are
look
good.
like a political sign. Like vote yes on 15. Patrick Mahomes is number.
Taylor Travis, 24.
Yes. There it is.
There it is.
There it is. Taylor Travis 2024.
Let's get it going. Genius. That's funny. It's creative. People see it and make their day.
Yep.
When you drive past those signs, Wu-Tang Forever 24, and it just brightens my day.
Well, they like the same things I like. That's kind of nice. Cool. Anyway, yeah, I scrolled through this whole company's Instagram and they just make a reel pretty much every day about watching yourself wipe. And they have these like fake shorts on that have like a fake butt in them. And that's what it really, really creeps me out.
There's no way you can patent a mirror, right? Like, what is...
You don't need a patent to make some money.
Patent a butt mirror?
Yeah, like it's a...
Yeah,
mirror
that's so you're saying we could kind of compete in the space.
Yeah.
The comment says Americans will do anything but use water.
I know. So every other country uses a bidet.
I have that bidet joke in my set, and I was thinking Australians would be more excited about it. They didn't really. It seemed like kind of like America. I feel like it's the Europeans, the
They're big on
Asians who like the water.
Asians like it too?
They got it, right? They're these very clean people.
Yeah, you're probably right. And they're a precise people. They probably appreciate the right, just right in the sweet spot.
Yeah, they probably have a whole different settings, multiple angles. Who knows? Jealous.
Bidet was it inherently French? Is it a French invention?
It's got to be, right? Yeah.
Right there.
It's just south of your wee wee.
Right there. Mm-hmm. And then it spread throughout Europe. The more Eastern Europeans.
And then it spread to my home.
Very dry. And then,
yes. I'll make a man out of you.
Yeah, word is over here. Another one.
Yeah, just keep wiping and I'll wipe. Have you seen that Parks and Rec blooper where Chris Pratt's talking about? It's like I'll wipe and I'll wipe and I'll wipe. Still poop. It's like I'm wiping a marker or something.
Is that where it's from?
Yeah.
Wiping a dry erase marker. That's all time. We've all been there.
Yeah.
Give 5 stars if you've been there. How long have we been going?
About 55, 58, somewhere in there.
I know we started at 05 and look at us. 56. I'll tell you.
I could end with a little triggered if you'd like.
I'd be honored. Let's get into some segments.
It's actually not Asian themed, but I went to Las Vegas, Nevada this weekend.
How was it?
We landed, when you fly west, you get a lot of your day back. So 6 a.m. flight, land at 7 a.m. Airbnb says it'll be ready at 4. I asked for an early check-in because that's a lot of time to live out of a rental car. And they say, we cannot do early check-in. I was like, no worries. So we're at this pickleball tournament in Las Vegas. It's 95 degrees. We're in the desert. It's hot. Live out of a suitcase, no problem. we finally, we spent all day running around, filming stuff, playing pickleball. We're sweaty. We get to the Airbnb. All we want to do is just like shower, rest, take a nap maybe. We get there and it looked like they sent the cleaning crew and then they all quit about 30 minutes into cleaning and potentially trashed the place as a sign of like rebellion. So when we get to our Airbnb, there's just like trash everywhere. The beds are like unmade. You could tell exactly where they slept.
Oh, no.
There's hair. Like it was like you had to like take this hair and put it on the bed. No one loses this much hair in their sleep. What was happening?
So much hair. So dark. The darkest hair, I bet.
It was dark hair.
Yeah.
I don't know where they got this hair from. There's
That's what it always
there's
is
hair
for some
everywhere.
reason.
Hair,
Dark brown.
Toilet hair. There's no toilet paper anywhere. It's like, what did they ransack the toilet? What happened here? It was just absolutely disgusting and gross. And being an Airbnb host myself, I got in there, threatened the 1-star review. They responded pretty quickly after that. So a little life hack for everybody. You threaten the 1-star. And then
1 star's coming.
Yeah, so it just triggered, which is like the fact that I was not allowed to check in early because I was told it was being cleaned, only to find out no cleaning whatsoever. Hair everywhere. Gross.
But they fixed it.
They did fix
Were
it.
there bad reviews or like what? What was their excuse?
I don't know, because I was the one who was like, hey, I think your cleaning crew just didn't show up or something. And they're like, we'll get on that. This is the Midwestern
Right,
in me.
like, okay.
They called me and they didn't apologize. They're like, hey, we'll get a cleaning crew sent over there soon if that's okay. I was like, anything else you'd like to say?
Yeah.
I was like their dad.
Yeah.
And what do you say?
We learned here. And what do you say?
And all right, you're at a 3-star review now. What do you say?
What do you say?
And this will never happen again. Try again. And we hope you enjoy your stay. No.
Ask for my forgiveness.
You're about to make me spill my spaghetti. What do you say? And we apologize for the inconvenience. Thank you. Was that so hard? So anyway, but I do think I freaked them out with the 1-star review. They continue to message me. They text me. They call me. Anything else we can do? Could you get a late check-in?
That does work.
I say, well, my flight's at 6 a.m. Okay. Honestly, I couldn't think of anything. I didn't know what I wanted.
Yeah, I'd be like, I could just, I could use like a smoothie.
That's what I It's
Smoothie,
so
like,
funny.
Just
That's what I said.
Life hack, you're staring at Airbnb, say smoothie in 30 minutes or 1 star. And just watch them get to work. Like, oh my gosh.
I literally joked that. I was like, what if hey, we don't really need a late checkout, but I'd like to wake up to an acai bowl tomorrow. Like, would they do it?
Please.
Please.
Least you could do. These Airbnbs, we're trying to do an Airbnb
Yeah.
thing.
How's the legality of that going?
Well, I guess we're not, it's like month to month. We're getting plenty of
Okay.
bites, but you also get some, I don't know, again, the spam in this country is out of control. Just be like a random, there's been a couple, it's just like a Chinese symbol. And they'll just be like, this environment looks cool or something. And you're like, what's the end goal of the spam here?
Yeah. How are you going to get me?
We had one. The username was N-A-N. Oh, great. Now the message says all these messages are hidden because this person has been removed from Airbnb. So it wasn't so from memory, they reached out and said something like, hey, I love this. Like, hey, this property looks amazing. Can I call you? We said, well, what questions do you have? We can answer them here. And they go, if I stay here, can I use the kitchen? And then we said, yeah, you would have access to the entire house.
You're going to be there
And
for
then
a
they
month.
Go, I love the environment. Could I see a video? And I just said, buzz off, man. And they responded,
You're burning my popcorn.
this is very rewarding when you make a spam person kind of snap and they break character.
That is nice.
And they sent several that says something like, why don't you go back to your mother so she could tell you how to respect a woman, loser, or something
They said
like
that to you?
Yeah.
And-
you scum.
On.
So it's and on is a woman, I guess. Because I said buzz off, man, and she took offense to that. And she called me scum.
It is
Which
interesting.
is a good diss. Scum.
Come on, scum.
You don't hear that a lot. You scum of the earth. So that's fun to mess with that.
It's a
And then we
good
got
point,
another offer. Someone was like, well, there's a production here. We need to house some talent.
Oh, fun.
I'm like, okay. And they're like, can we see it? They're really breaking us down. They're like, send us this. Seems very legit. So now I'm thinking, hopefully it works out. It'd be nice to get a tenant. And Brad Pitt or something?
Yeah, who knows?
Is there some big thing?
Taylor Travis?
They're really vetting us over here.
Okay.
Do you think it's Taylor Travis?
2024? Maybe. Elon? Who was it?
Big movie set to film in Kansas City. Does that bring up anything? Hallmark movie set to be filmed in Kansas City sparks excitement.
I think they already filmed that one.
No. I think Christmas movies that come out in December, they film them the month before.
That way it's fresh.
Okay, when is it? Okay, hold on. No matter this movie will be filmed entirely in Kansas City. This article came out in June. What if it's the Hallmark movie?
So you don't know yet. You're still on the hook, like with this talent company. They might still want it.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're kind of like, if you look up movie in Kansas City, the big one, it's the Hallmark one. I guess it's the only one making headlines.
I met some of the people in that movie when the Chiefs invited us to do that little opening night football thing. They were all there.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Isn't Donna Kelsey going to be in it?
She is in it a bit.
That's so funny.
Yeah, it's going to. It's a smart move by Hallmark to cash in on like the Swifties, all these women like the Chiefs now. Let's do a Hallmark movie centered around Kansas City Chiefs. It's going to do numbies. And they're going to be staying at your house while they do it.
They will. Donna Kelsey is staying at my house. I think we could. Okay, Kansas City Hallmark movie release. Is it next Christmas? Is it?
I bet it's in like
it's
a week.
It's coming out November 30th.
Okay.
So I think they could film it and get it turned around. Dang it, dude. We just get all the tenants in there and squared away to go over and knock on the door. It's like, I was just curious who was in here.
Just kind of seeing anybody A-list? B-list? Okay.
B-list at all? No.
Darn. All right. Nobody's in the bathroom.
And then you have the God forbid the scary thought. Is it a certain type of movie?
Oh.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't think you wouldn't come on bragging like, hey, we really need to put up some talent here for a big production. I don't think you'd brag about it like that.
You would just say need a home for
need a home.
A few days.
Because we were joking about that with the team of like, God forbid if that's what it was. And if anyone ever noticed, like that's Trey's house, they could never like come tell you. They'd be like, hey man, I got to break it to you. And you're like, thanks for telling me.
How'd you see it?
How'd you see it?
Someone texted me.
I searched open concept. Like, hey man, don't do that. All right, we're gonna continue this convo on the Patreon. We got more announcements. Break it down. We're gonna talk to Katie some. Go to patreon.com/Trey Kennedy, and we're well over halfway to our goal of 1,000. Where we'll have my parents on.
Good deal.
2,000. Derek votes for Kamala. Some were saying we should do 2,500 Derek face reveal.
Oh, that's
and 3,000. What was 3,000 again?
I think
something drastic.
Derek, well, kind of a combo. Derek does Kamala's face.
Okay. Patreon.com/Trey Kennedy, and we'll keep the combo going. Love you guys. Peace.
Correct opinion.